According to Asthma UK, the number of self-reported asthma cases per 100 children has tripled since 1955, and the number of hospital admissions has doubled. In this period, asthma inhalers haven't really changed, and we wanted to give this bit of kit a 21st century facelift. By combining existing technology and coupling this to the inhaler, we came up with the connected inhaler, which, as you will see, uses sensors and Bluetooth technology to track inhaler usage and sync data to the smartphones of parents and doctors, so that they can track children's usage to ensure medication was being taken at the correct time and any issues would be able to be diagnosed efficiently. To engage children, our unique value proposition is gamification of the asthma inhaler and rewards based on the correct usage. Both our inhaler and mobile app have been designed with children in mind to drive interaction and thereby foster correct usage habits. To engage teenagers, we would look at discounts with partner brands such as ASOS. The connected inhaler would be marketed to parents as the Apple brand of asthma care. Simplicity and connectivity are at the core. We understand parents have 1,000,001 things to do, so this is a simple solution to both track their child's usage and deliver dose anywhere, anytime. Looking at revenue streams, initially we would be partnering with hospital trusts and private hospitals to sell the connected inhaler. Once we have established our market position and a user base, we would look to out-license the rights to sell the inhaler to big pharmaceutical companies such as GSK, which have massive respiratory business. Our cost structure can be seen in the middle of the slide. We were on 2 separate crowdsourcing campaigns, one aimed at parents who like and support the idea, and in return, based on a donation, they would get a free inhaler and early access. Another aimed at long-term investors that typically invest in biotechs. They would gain a percentage of the company and share in our success. Keeping in mind that there are 2 audiences at work here, we've developed personas in 2 groups. The first, the end users of the inhaler, shown here as 6-year-old Alice and 19-year-old Leo, and our key decision makers who need to monitor inhaler use. Now this could be parents, but it can also be the prescribing physician. Both personas here would be really key advocates for us. Our brand evolved from the desire to help families deal with a difficult situation. Our mission is to make parents and children breathe easier, both literally and figuratively. The core of the brand stems from the fact that the company's founders have either suffered from asthma themselves or know someone who has asthma. So we know firsthand that it's not easy for families to keep up with the treatments. We have highlighted our product's values and created a mission statement to keep these elements in mind throughout the branding process. This narrative keeps the company values and missions at its core and captures them throughout our storytelling. We hope the slogan, "Take a breath," will resonate with our target audience, which brings an element of fun into what could otherwise be a difficult and stressful situation. And here are some potential examples of activating our brand in both print and digital channels, keeping in mind that we want these to be seen alongside credible sources, so websites such as WebMD or Mumsnet. For our mobile strategy, our key objective is to ensure sufferers are taking the correct dosage of medicine using their inhaler and retaining interest in the inhaler, especially in children. Keeping in mind both sides of our target audience, the next couple of slides show the key considerations for each persona group when it comes to mobile strategy. For end users, other than gamification, our key consideration here is to use a lot of imagery in the design of the app for younger children who might not yet be able to read very well. For decision makers, inputting the right information in order to register for the app is key. Also, unlocking rewards for parents. This will encourage them to adopt and use the app, and these rewards also work for end users who are teenagers. The inhaler itself can have a QR code which links to a video demonstrating to users how to use the inhaler. This is key for both persona groups to understand correct usage. In order to drive app download and app usage, we would look to use both search and online channels, so the App Store, our own mobile site, but also those other credible websites where we would be advertising. There are also offline channels which we can use, such as doctors' offices and the asthma clinic. Given that the app handles sensitive medical information, the social media strategy should be focused on raising awareness of asthma management, on the tools available to allow asthma management. So in this case, it's our app and its benefits. But the content within the app should not be shareable in order to maintain medical data confidentiality. In terms of scaling this idea, we have 2 proposed routes. Firstly, we would look to incorporate the connected inhaler into the treatment of other respiratory conditions, such as COPD and IPF. This would provide a new customer base and allow us to partner with a broader selection of pharmaceutical companies. Secondly, we plan to build a community of active users around our mobile app and create a connected network of inhalers that cover every corner of the globe. We would then be able to send warnings to parents about adverse conditions such as pollution or smog, which could cause children problems.